Pharaoh Apepi, the last glory of the Hyksos Dynasty. The story of Pharaoh Apepi is one of resilience, ambition, and ultimate downfall. As the last great ruler of the Hyksos, a foreign dynasty that dominated Egypt during the 15th dynasty, Apepi's reign is a testament to his determination to preserve the power of his people in a rapidly changing world. From his strategic alliances to his conflicts with Theban rulers, Apepi's legacy is a pivotal chapter in the history of ancient Egypt. Let us delve into his life, reign, and the turbulent times that defined him. The rise of the Hyksos dynasty. The Hyksos, a Semitic-speaking people, gained control of Lower Egypt during a period of political fragmentation known as the Second Intermediate Period. They brought advanced technologies such as horse-drawn chariots, composite bows, and new agricultural techniques. The 15th dynasty was established, with its capital at Avaris in the Nile Delta. It was within this context of foreign rule and cultural integration that Pharaoh Apepi rose to prominence. Apepi, often regarded as the most powerful Hyksos king, ruled during a time when the Theban rulers of Upper Egypt began to challenge Hyksos dominance. His reign marked both the zenith and the beginning of the end for Hyksos control over Egypt. Apepi's reign, strategies, and achievements. Pharaoh Apepi is credited with maintaining stability in Lower Egypt despite increasing pressure from Theban rulers in the south. His name appears on numerous monuments, stelae, and scarabs, suggesting a ruler who sought to project his authority widely. Apepi's reign was characterized by both military and diplomatic strategies aimed at preserving Hyksos dominance. Diplomatic maneuvers. Apepi's alliances extended beyond Egypt's borders. Artifacts bearing his name have been discovered in the Levant, indicating active trade and possibly political alliances with neighboring regions. Some scholars speculate that Apepi sought to strengthen ties with Canaanite cities, ensuring a steady flow of goods such as silver, wine, and cedar would to support his kingdom. Cultural contributions. Unlike the Hyksos' reputation as foreign invaders, Apepi embraced many aspects of Egyptian culture. He adopted traditional Egyptian royal titles and religious practices, even dedicating resources to the worship of Egyptian gods like Seth, whom the Hyksos associated with their own storm deities. This blending of Hyksos and Egyptian traditions helped legitimize his rule and stabilize his reign. Military innovations. Apepi's military strategies were a cornerstone of his reign. The Hyksos' introduction of horse-drawn chariots and advanced weaponry transformed Egyptian warfare. Apepi's forces likely used these innovations to maintain control over the Nile Delta and resist Theban advances. However, his reliance on these technologies could not fully counter the growing strength of his southern rivals. Conflict with Thebes. The Theban rulers of Upper Egypt, particularly Seqenenretau and his successors Kamose and Ahmose, launched campaigns to drive the Hyksos out of Egypt. Apepi's interactions with Thebes are shrouded in mystery, but ancient records hint at both diplomatic overtures and outright hostilities. One intriguing tale involves a letter allegedly sent by Apepi to Seqenenretau, demanding that the Theban rulers stop disturbing the hippopotamuses in the Nile. While the story's authenticity is debated, it underscores the tense relations between the two powers. Seqenenretau's eventual death, likely in battle against the Hyksos, marked the beginning of a relentless Theban campaign to expel the foreign rulers. The fall of Apepi and the end of Hyksos rule. Despite his efforts, Pharaoh Apepi could not halt the Theban advance. Kamose, the Theban ruler who succeeded Seqenenretau, launched aggressive attacks on Hyksos strongholds, paving the way for his brother Ahmose to complete the conquest. Avaris fell, marking the end of Hyksos rule and the beginning of the new kingdom. Apepi's fate remains uncertain. Did he die in battle, or was he overthrown during the final days of Hyksos rule? The lack of definitive records adds an air of mystery to his story. What is clear, however, is that his reign represents the last great effort to preserve Hyksos dominance in Egypt. Rediscovering Apepi's legacy. In modern times, archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on Apepi's reign. Excavations at Avaris have uncovered remnants of Hyksos architecture, artifacts, and inscriptions bearing his name. These findings highlight the complexity of Hyksos rule and challenge earlier narratives that painted them solely as invaders. Apepi's story also invites speculation about his personality and leadership. Was he a cunning diplomat, a warrior king, or a ruler overwhelmed by the challenges of his time? The evidence suggests a multifaceted leader who sought to balance tradition and innovation, conflict and cooperation. Anecdotes and speculative tales. The enigmatic figure of Apepi has inspired countless stories and theories. One anecdote suggests that he may have attempted to negotiate a truce with the Thebans, offering gifts and concessions to maintain peace. Another theory posits that he orchestrated alliances with Canaanite leaders to bolster his kingdom's defenses. Some scholars even speculate that Apepi might have harbored ambitions of reconquering Upper Egypt, envisioning a unified Hyksos kingdom stretching from the Delta to Thebes. Whether these ambitions were realistic or merely the dreams of a beleaguered ruler remains an open question. Hyksos' contributions to Egyptian culture. Beyond Apepi's personal legacy, the Hyksos left an enduring mark on Egypt. They introduced technological advancements like the vertical loom, which revolutionized textile production, and advanced bronze-working techniques that enriched Egypt's craftsmanship. Their introduction of new crops, such as pomegranates and olives, diversified Egyptian agriculture. Moreover, the Hyksos military innovations, including the composite bow and chariotry, were later adopted and refined by the Thebans, playing a crucial role in the new kingdom's military campaigns. These contributions underscore the complex legacy of the Hyksos, whose influence persisted long after their expulsion. Cultural blending at Avaris. Avaris, the Hyksos capital, was a melting pot of cultures. Excavations reveal a city that combined Egyptian and Near Eastern architectural styles, reflecting the cosmopolitan nature of Hyksos rule. Religious practices at Avaris also demonstrate this cultural synthesis, with shrines dedicated to both Egyptian and Canaanite deities. This blending of traditions was not merely a byproduct of Hyksos dominance, but a deliberate strategy to integrate their rule into the fabric of Egyptian society. Apepi's adoption of Egyptian royal titles and religious iconography exemplifies this approach, which helps stabilize Hyksos' control over a diverse population. The new kingdom's reflection on the Hyksos. Following the expulsion of the Hyksos, the new kingdom rulers cast their predecessors as barbaric invaders in official narratives. However, modern scholarship reveals a more nuanced picture. The Hyksos were not only conquerors but also innovators who enriched Egypt's cultural and technological landscape. Apepi's reign, in particular, serves as a bridge between two eras. His efforts to maintain Hyksos dominance laid the groundwork for the Theban unification of Egypt, while his cultural and technological contributions shaped the new kingdom's rise to power. This duality makes Apepi a pivotal figure in Egyptian history, one whose legacy continues to intrigue and inspire. Conclusion. Pharaoh Apepi's life and reign encapsulate the complexities of the Hyksos era. As the last significant ruler of the 15th dynasty, he faced immense challenges, yet left an indelible mark on history. His story is a reminder of the dynamism of ancient Egypt, a land where cultures clashed, merged, and ultimately gave rise to one of the world's greatest civilizations. Apepi's determination to preserve Hyksos rule, his adoption of cultural innovations, and his engagement in strategic diplomacy paint a picture of a leader deeply intertwined with one of Egypt's most transformative periods. Today, his legacy endures as a symbol of resilience and a testament to the rich tapestry of Egyptian history.